guys, and welcome to Wicked Customs. Finally got it done. It was a major undertaking, to say the least. There'll be better pictures at the end. But yeah, it's a lot of firsts for me with this truck. I figured I'd use it as a test mule, I guess. But all in all, it worked out pretty good. I wanted to make it look like a truck that was used for a racing team that was quickly repainted and sold so that the team, their name wouldn't get out. So the paint's bad. It sat for quite a while. And it was just kind of limping along. We had first of the firsts for me is I've always kind of dusted it up, but I actually did the windshield and tried to make it look like it had been driven with the windshield wipers on, try to clear the windows off. So that's a first. That turned out fairly decent. It's believable at least. I, in my hurriedness to get this done, didn't clean the injection marks off the backs of the mirror, so I just used them as reflectors. So I just painted them up yellow. I tried a new kind of weathering. With it being so big, I just painted it first. I primed it, and then I went through and lightly painted it red, and then kind of soaked it with thinner and added the rust and the black, and then I cleared it with a dull coat and then went over it with chalk to help bring out a little bit of the dusty parts that rust tends to do. It turned out fairly well. Like I said, it was a first for that, so I figured I'd try it. The first time for me actually darkening in the seam lines, so that turned out good. I was going to leave the tanks chrome, but it didn't turn out right, so I just painted them black and made it look like there was diesel spilt everywhere, which, you know, if you've been around trucks like this, it happens. The inside ended up turning out, you can't really see here, like I said, there'll be pictures, but for what it is, it turned out pretty good. I didn't put the turn markers above the fenders. They just didn't look right, and kind of added to the mystery, I guess. The bull horns, had to put those on. They were from an older kit, and I was always looking for a truck to put them on, so this was perfect. One thing that kind of stunk was in the instructions you're supposed to glue the hood to the truck, and I didn't want to do that after spending a week and a half detailing the motor, so I ended up hinging it. Just come up with a simple hinge, nothing fancy, just a tube, a hollow tube with some craft wire run through it and bent up, so you can at least see the motor detail. The hoods on these are fiberglass, so I didn't rust it out, but I did want it to look like it had been painted and faded and repainted and sanded and all that other good stuff. I did the same thing with the top, just kind of lightly sanded it with 3000 grit to try to make it look a little more faded. Cut the window down so that it was rolled down, and then it left the drivers all the way down so you could see into it. One thing I did was I omitted the panel that was supposed to go here, so the hitch would fit in there, and you can't really tell, but there's some tow rope, and I'm thinking of, you know, eventually adding some more tools or something or whatever. But the diamond plate's rusty. I've got the tow chain, or the tie-down chains. With the diamond plate, I used that HVAC tape and pressed it on it and dull coated it, and it turned out fairly decent. It looks like rusted diamond plate. Did the same with the top. Just thinned the paint down really well and worked it out, and then added a little bit of chalk to give it that dusty look again on the top. So all in all, turned out pretty good. I don't know if I will do another truck anytime soon. I got to give credit to the guys that do this all the time because it's crazy. But it's immense. It's huge. It'll be in other build pictures. But this is it. Everything from the tail to the nose is all weathered. So that's it for Haulin Rust. Like I said, it was a labor of love in some respects and of frustration in others. But on to the next, which will be the 5-window coupe. So I already got big plans for that, and look forward to working on that and getting back to something a little bit under a foot. So, but that's it. You guys, hope you had a good weekend. Thanks to all my new subs. I'm almost up to 400, so that's cool. And we'll talk at you guys later. You guys take it easy.